Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, hello, you beautiful nerds. Welcome to the Drunk Banthas podcast, where we talk about sci-fi, fantasy, horror, and all the popular art that we love. Also, we do it drunk.
Mostly drunk, Alex. It's mostly drunk.
Always encouraged, but never mandatory. I am Jedi Master Grayson, and I'm joined, as always, by my co-host, Bill. How you doing?
I don't know, man, but that shit was hot. You can bring this a little closer to you. I had to turn you down a little bit. Jesus Christ, that was loud.
Oh, man, we have a great
I'm doing good. Sorry, you said, how are you doing? I'm doing good.
Good, man. We have a very special show for you guys today. But talking nerd shit is always better with friends. He is it could be a clone, he could be a variant. Who's to say? I guess only him. What is up, Producer T? How you doing?
Eating these delicious pretzels. I'm hungry as fuck. I just got.
Yeah, it was like you used to get down on those pretzels. He's gonna
Colorado Ren Fair.
Oh, Ren Fair. Colorado Ren Fair. Shout out to Colorado Ren Fair this weekend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, do that kind of shit. We'll definitely build up an appetite.
How long this
Looking
is.
lovely.
Coming in from the camera angle. Just.
Oh, god damn.
That is an epic pipe right there.
You know what I'm going to call that? The Gandalf. That is the Gandalf.
They had a Gandalf pipe. This was actually called the Necromancer due to its color.
Necromancer.
Yeah, it's the Necromancer.
Okay.
It's not the Gandalf.
That's
cool
kind of
design.
gross, I think, actually. I don't know. I'm going to say that's gross. The Necromancer, big long ass thing with a nub on the end. I'm going to just go with weird.
It's a cool design.
But I love the design.
Interesting
I hate
choice to call
the
it
name.
after someone who controls the dead.
Yeah.
I'm thinking
Very
it.
strange choice, but I'm not mad at it.
But like I mentioned, we do have a very special show for you guys tonight. We are not going to be talking comics, and we're not going to be talking these shows of the week.
What?
We are taking a little pause. This is a pre-recorded episode. You guys might be able to tell it's not live.
They can't tell because they still see the chat.
But yeah, that's true.
May not be able to tell when we're clearly not responding to what they're saying. Not like,
Yeah.
How long do you think it would have? How long do you think it would have taken for them to?
Right. Hey, watch this. Hey, what's up, Othelius? I see you in the chat. Oh, what up, Fifth Bantha? I see you. Thank you. Oh, Lil Frothy, thank you for always commenting.
Yeah, shout out to Laura. She says she was gonna be back next week. So shout out
to Laura.
Shout out to what's his name? Something Saturn. You know what I'm talking about, Saturn.
Probably say something.
Gers and Purrs.
Gers and Purrs.
You know what?
Yeah, what's
we
up?
Fucked up. Fifth Bantha, Gers and Purrs. Shout out to y'all. It's going down.
It's going down. But yeah, we are
Film Age.
Yeah, Film Age. Obviously, yeah, what's up, Film Age?
Fuck.
There's so many great people who jump in the chat. Even though we're not live tonight, talking to her, what's up? Even though we're not live tonight, please feel free to jump into the chat because we had to pre-record this episode because me and Bill got invited to a early press screening to see the new Fantastic Four movie.
It's my first real screening. I've been to some other ones, did some things, finagled some shit here and there, but this is my first invite.
This feels like my first real one too. Like we got some DVDs and stuff like this, but yeah, this feels like
We've seen some shit before it came out, but it was none of the CGI and shit was done.
Yeah, and it's movies that nobody will ever see. Let me just be fair when I say that stuff. It's like movies that just show in 800 theaters across America. And they show it like 9 minutes.
He's literally exaggerating when he says 800 theaters. Jesus Christ, that would be an independent film. This is below independent films. I don't know. Well, actually, we're not gonna say any of them. But actually, one of them movies ended up being a pretty decently big movie with Marshawn Lynch.
Oh, Babes. I didn't see that one early. I just saw it opening
what was
weekend.
the one
that was No, wait. That was Bottoms, but Babes I did get to see earlier.
That's what I'm talking about. Bottoms.
Bottoms I didn't see earlier. I just saw it like opening night.
Oh, Babes, you saw it.
Yeah, Babes I saw like 10 months early.
Bam. That's what I was talking about then. But
that was a good one.
And because the shit was still fucked up and shit. Like this nigga saw like right hot off the presses type shit. But that's not a screener. That's
that was like just an early screening. And that wasn't even really. I got a point. I don't know. Yeah, it was. This is like a big.
This is movie, our first real screener.
Really cool. So
that's why we're not gonna do. That's why we're not here live.
Right. Yeah, we're gonna probably do like a quick review of that tomorrow. Or like not tomorrow,
signal
sometime this week before the so we'll drop it when the movie comes out. But tonight we're talking about a different superhero.
Does our signal look bad to you?
It does.
Okay, good.
Our signal looks bad
because for us it looks straight up 4K. It's amazing. But
yeah, it looks good.
I just wanted to make sure. This is what I'll do instead here. I'll try to make that better, but yeah, continue.
But yeah, tonight we're going to be talking about 4 different superheroes, mainly.
Woke.
Well, we forgot to do all of the paying of the bills.
Oh yeah, that's right. We forgot. We got to. We do want to remind you guys to check out the Bantha Bunch every Thursday at 7 p.m. Pacific time, hosted by your favorite cousin Bill. Bill, what are you guys going to be talking about this Thursday?
Well, we just talked about Steampunk Man. I mean Sandman, the Sandman season 2. We just talked about that.
Yeah,
and going forward, mostly I have no idea what we're going to talk about. It's pretty much up in the air. What do y'all want to talk about? God damn.
Yeah, let us know in the comments.
But you know what's more important? Tuesday. What are we going to be doing Tuesday, Alex? Live for members only.
Oh, we're I guess we're going to be talking about the Fantastic Four movie.
Yeah, goddamn right.
Well, actually, we can't do that. We can't do that on Tuesday because the embargo isn't.
I was about to say you have to wait for the embargo.
When's the embargo over?
It says it in the email, but I gotta get it.
It's gonna tell you.
We'll do it.
I think it's like Wednesday or something, but we can't.
We're gonna then we'll record it. God damn it. We'll record it, and as soon as the embargo,
you can record it, but you can't like release it.
Right. Well, the point was to record it anyway, but we were like, maybe we can do it live for the people. But if the embargo says that we can't, then we won't.
Yeah.
But when the embargo's over, it will be a members only live dropped. Check it out. And then, obviously it'll release for everybody else at some point in time. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows?
After people get a chance to like go out and see it in the movie theaters.
No spoilers for the members only one or anything going forward. Obviously, we don't do spoilers. For heavy spoilers, going over to heavy spoilers, but don't ask us. Call your mama. Don't call me.
And speaking of content for members only, we got a lot of Does It Hold Up episodes that are dropping for members only. What is Does It Hold Up? What is that? You might ask.
What?
Oh my gosh.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. Awesome.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Have you ever watched a movie from your childhood and thought it doesn't quite hold up like you remember? Well, then you would enjoy our bi-weekly series, Does It Hold Up? Where we revisit classic genre films with a special guest to help us determine if it is as good or as bad as we remember. It's a whole lot of fun, so you should check it out.
Please check out the Drunk Bantha channel. They clearly are ready for being seen at a higher level.
Yeah. One day we gotta get.
I really hope we give heavy consideration to the one I just submitted for Does It Hold Up?
Oh, what was that? I missed it in the chat.
Oh, let me pull it up.
Suggestion.
Hold on. Let me. Y'all keep talking.
Okay.
I'll pull that.
But yeah, we got a lot of fun. Does It Hold Up episodes coming out.
Like, when I saw that score, I was just like, wow, I've never seen that score before. I've
seen it once before, but I don't remember which one. Yeah. But me and Alex have seen one with the same score, but I'm about to pull it up for the people in just a second. They call that a teaser.
Yes, it's
you might as well touch my nipples for all that one.
It's always fun seeing the scores. Yeah, we have
touch my nibbles and call me
I think we need to have special guests, probably from the LGBT community for that movie if we do that, because I gotta get their opinion.
Was this
on
Two
that
on
one.
Fu or something?
Nigga, no. Two on Fu is an amazing film.
I know, but I feel like it has a bad
Shut your
Rotten
fucking
Tomatoes
mouth.
I love that.
I don't
movie.
even know where it is anymore.
But
anyway, I'm looking for it.
Anyway, yeah, we got episodes like Big Daddy coming out. Big Daddy is available for members right now. Billy Elliot, Jesus, Billy Madison will be available.
Big Daddy's
available for members right now.
Yeah, Billy Madison is about to come out in theaters or I think it might be in theaters and on Netflix.
Happy Gilmore 2, you mean?
Happy Gilmore 2.
It comes out.
Excuse me.
Well, it comes out the same day as Fantastic Four, so they're this is like for all the people who are going to stay home and watch it on Netflix.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to go to the theaters.
That won't be doing well at all. That will be failing in theaters and everywhere else in between.
Yeah, weird choice. And like Superman coming out this month, it's got a lot to contend with. But yeah, we do have our Happy Gilmore episode that's already out. Like I mentioned, the Big Daddy episode. We got a little Nikki episode coming out soon. Both of those with new segments from DVD. Just hilarious takes on the movies.
DVD. I'm so mad that I can't remember his entire fucking name. It has to be written down because his name's Danny something Donavucci.
It's Vincenzo, yeah.
Danny Vincenzo Donavucci?
I think it's Donalucci.
Donalucci.
It's funny because I heard it 14 times today because I was
editing
so episodes.
That you don't
so it's crazy that
I'm so upset at you that you don't remember. You listened to it so many times.
I know. I'm the worst. But
I feel bad because I actually haven't listened to any of them. Then the last one, I listened to all of it like 8 times. And then I was like,
well, if you remember, you can watch the Big Daddy episode and see that segment. It's
right
hilarious. Now. You can go watch it right now.
I'm actually watching it while we're doing this.
But yeah, and we've got one for little Nikki as well. It's good. It's a hilarious segment. I'm sure it seems like the fans really responded to the Spaceballs episode. So, guys, check those out.
Balls of Space.
Those will be dropping over the next week, as well as our Fantastic Four episodes, where we talk about 1994, 2005, and 2007 Fantastic Four movies. I believe that's all of the house cleaning, right? Is there anything else that you wanted to bring up that we got coming up soon? Anything you want to plug? Before we get into the nitty.
All I want to plug is that we gotta start doing more live stuff for the members. And I really gotta stress to y'all that's gonna happen. It's just gotta happen at a less rate than what we do this at. So maybe once a month, but we're gonna get that to you, man. Gonna get that to you. For sure. Look out for that. And Jeff's Comic Book Corner episodes on Nerds at Night are coming to you very soon. First issue will be The Shadow. We'll be going over the whole series. And don't know if that's going to... Terry, let me ask you, and everybody in the chat, let me know. Should we go with releasing the episodes month to month, just like issues of comics are released month to month? Or should they be like a week to week or bi-weekly type situation? So weekly, bi-weekly, or month to month?
I guess it feels like how many comic books, how many episodes can you crank out? Maybe bi-weekly might be the best option.
Yeah, bi-weekly sounds cool.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, guys, let us know in the chat what you guys think. How do you want your comic books delivered to you?
How do you want your comic books delivered to you? Actually, we also have to pay one more. We got to pay the bills one more time. We got one more sponsor. This is a new sponsor. We got to play this sponsor. Yeah.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Hey guys, Dude, what the hell? How'd you get in here? The door's locked.
Thanks, Danica. That's because I've been using Diet Coke.
There's no way you look that good from drinking Diet Coke.
No, silly, you don't drink it. This is Diet Coke.
Hold on, what the hell?
Diet Coke? How's it work? It's easy.
Guys, I'm pretty sure that's
easy. Diet Coke works in 3 simple steps. First, do a line of Diet Coke. Who's got a $100 bill?
I do. Can't you just use a $1 bill?
Ew, like poor people?
What?
Like the feeling when you dance, the taste that gives you confidence, the cool and sexy eloquence of thinking
Fun.
Wait, what's the next step?
Oh, it's easy. You just...
Hey, I just thought of Hey, I have an idea.
What?
Let's do more cocaine.
Diet Coke.
Hey!
Wait, what's the next step?
oh yeah.
Anybody hungry?
I feel terrific.
I just want a cigarette. I need to feel my fingers.
That's the Diet Coke.
Can you ever do a line of cocaine first?
Diet Coke.
Whatever.
Hey!
Oh yeah.
Diet Coke, wherever illegal drugs are sold.
Back to the show.
Yes, that is our new sponsor.
Correct.
Go out and check it out.
Diet Coke.
You know, get it wherever illegal drugs are sold.
Diet Coke.
But
Diet Coke.
we should move on, I guess, to our main topic of the
Are
night.
they saying Black Holiday?
I have no idea what.
And if they are, I think that might be racist. We might be perpetuating racism through our sponsor.
I do not remember where that
That
commercial
actually came in perfect, though.
Yeah, it was very triumphant, right?
Yeah, man.
Perfectly.
That goddamn text message ringtone is fucking Mega Man 8.
I love feeling like
That's
I
just
live
Mega
in
Man 8.
8-bit video game. Yeah.
Man, man, we gotta have. Never mind. Sorry, we gotta have a Mega Man 8 conversation in a few.
Oh, we do have. I'm always down to talk about Mega Man 8, but tonight we are talking about.
Woke. I love that shit. Like, I mean, just that part where he just, because he's faster than the Flash, so he uses his super speed and his laser vision, and he takes all those bathroom signs and just turns them gender neutral. Favorite fucking part.
That was the best part of the movie. I didn't see that coming. It seemed a little out of nowhere, but I was like, this is an interesting character choice. I appreciate
Coke.
it.
But
That's
we did talk about.
I don't know why I had to do the Diet
the
Coke.
way that this movie was being shit on by Fox and called super woke, I literally just thought that scene that I just vividly described really happened. Like, that really happened in the movie, but it didn't. And the only thing I got from it, like at the end of the day, was you should really consider like getting your dog trained. If you have a dog, you should get that motherfucker probably spayed and neutered.
Yeah, when your dog is
that's what this movie really taught me. That was the one message I got from it.
Yeah, we talked about this movie a little bit last week for just like 10 minutes or so, but now we can really dive into the spoilers of it all.
Bob Barker would have been proud.
We can call Bob.
We can call Bob right
now. Supported the message of like getting a dog spayed and neutered, because that's what that.
Yeah, we can call Bob right now. Actually, he's not gonna answer.
Well, because he's dead.
We can call him right now.
Call him from Afterlife.
Still got him his phone number.
Yeah, I do know.
I got a squeegee board over there. This is a squeegee board.
A Ouija board?
Squeegee. No, I got a squeegee board.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know how much help that's gonna be. But yeah, what were your initial thoughts on this? T? Did you enjoy it? Well, no, I know that he said like, you mean the real did you actually enjoy it? Yeah, or did you hate it?
Yeah, I give it a 8 out of 10. I am not a big Superman fan. I think Superman is a Boy Scout and he is a little bitch all the time. And he's like the most powerful person ever, but he's still like he a little bitch. He a Boy Scout and all that stuff. And Clark is even a little bitchier. Like he's even more of a little bitch. And so I think this guy did a real good portrayal of that. Like I was just like the whole time, I was just like, man, Superman a little bitch. You acting like a little bitch. And I'm just like, yeah, you're Superman. You don't act like that. And like Clark gets on the screen. I'm like, man, you a little bitch, Clark. And I'm like, but that's how Clark's supposed to act. Good job. Good job. And then I gotta say, my favorite person through the whole thing, who's just like on Terry time, Jimmy Olsen, because you gotta look at them feet. You gotta look at them feet. Them feet.
You didn't see that coming?
If them feet ain't neat, that shit ain't for me. Really rock on that. I was like, the monster toes. He was like, yeah, don't get whatever.
Monster toes. He said it in his phone as monster toes. That's
if monster toes is getting
mutant toes. That's what it was. Mutant toes.
Mutant toes. That's what it was.
Mutant toes is getting you hot takes and giving you headlines, man. You know what you got to do? You got to marry mutant toes. You got to marry mutant toes. She giving you the business. She giving you the business and giving you the business.
He did seem happy, like at the very end when she was like, "Now we can be together forever." He they had like the comedic stare off, but then he kind of like smiles right before it goes away. It's like he's like, I mean, she is hot. Who cares?
It's one of them things where like everybody's like, "No, you don't. She's hotter than you, right?"
Yeah,
and then your friends keep saying that, and then you're like, "Well, damn, I guess I need to be with the bitch."
That was a great moment when Lois is like, "This person is obsessed with you."
He's like, "Yeah, it's really weird." Like, no, nigga, you're weird. You're weird, bro. She is cool. You are strange. She might be dumb.
Yeah,
she might be dumb. She was cool. He was strange. I like Jimmy though.
Yeah, I like Jimmy. Skylar Gisono, one of the many great casting choices in this movie. Yeah, and like you mentioned,
Skylar, he still has like an accent when he was talking.
He sounds very much like they plucked him off the set of Righteous Gemstones, and then he started.
That's actually what happened.
Yeah,
to Gideon. Gideon actually just changed his name to Jimmy.
Yeah,
because Gideon Jimmy is short for Gideon.
Jimmy's short for Gideon. Yeah, he got rid of the skateboard.
Like,
you know what? I'm much better writer than I am a speaker.
Way better than a stunt man. This pays more. Yeah. He's actually a photographer.
And he gets it. Oh, that's right. He is a photographer. He's a photojournalist.
What the fuck they were doing in this movie, but we'll get to that in a second.
Yeah, like, what did you? Let's talk about the story a little bit because we mentioned.
Hold on,
sorry, yeah.
Because just in case people didn't see
last
week talk about this briefly. I last week was still not sure that I liked this movie. Yes, this was a good movie, right? What I've described several times on the Bantha Bunch show at 7:15 p.m. Pacific time every Thursday. I've explained it several times that a good movie means you can watch it on TBS, TNT, whatever, have it playing in the background, fold your clothes while you're watching it, you know what I mean? Burp the baby, breastfeed, all of them, wash the dishes, you know what I'm saying? While you're watching a TV type thing.
Yeah.
That's a good movie. You can't really do that with bad movies unless you're just a bad movie watcher. We're not including those people. We're not including those people. We're talking just about what a good movie is, what a bad movie is. And this is a good movie, but I'm not sure. We'll find out by the end of this episode whether or not I like the movie. Last week, also, you said you weren't sure you liked the movie, but you hadn't seen it again at that moment, and you have already. We'll save how you feel now, though.
Well, since we're going what I said was I liked it, but I'm not sure how much I liked it because I need to see it a second time because I did have problems with it.
You said you weren't sure you liked it. We both.
The
tape don't lie.
Okay.
The tape don't
Go
lie.
back and watch it. But you want to get into like how you felt about it?
No. I'm saying now I'm gonna let you break it down. Oh, nigga, that's a tease. You keep the nigga coming back, 30 minutes later.
But yeah, the story. Let's talk about that a little bit, because like the movie starts off with 3 centuries in this universe that's different because the world has always known about monsters and people still read the newspaper. It's a very different world that we live in
than where you come from.
But I thought it was interesting how the way that they plopped us into this universe like that. T, how did you feel about just like, oh, we have the Justice Gang, we have the Green Lanterns, like everybody, like people are fighting monsters in the streets, and it's pretty much normal. How did you feel about that vibe of the movie?
Sorry, the way you say it is funny. I think you're on mute.
Oh, we can't hear you, T.
We can't hear you.
My bad, I was muted. I was like, I'm happy that we're plopped into a universe that's already kind of starting up and like going a bit. I don't really like recapping stuff and going back. It's like, yeah, let's kind of jump into it. Superman's been out here for a while, like you said, doing stuff. We got Crypto, the super dog. That at the end, we know that Kara's also there, so we know that Supergirl is there. We get introduced to what they're calling themselves, the Justice Gang. So we have Green Lantern. We know that they're established, and we also know that they're a core. So they're the Galactic Police. We got Mr. Terrific and also Hawk Girl. But did they explain if Hawk Girl is an alien or not?
Nope.
They didn't explain.
They didn't say not a
backstory at all
about it,
or much about Mr. Terrific either.
They didn't even make a. They didn't even
just a super genius type dude. But are we going with that?
Yeah,
Hawk Girl's alien. Is that being revealed?
Yeah, Mr. Terrific needed no more explanation than what they gave him. Shira, though, needed way more explanation. They didn't say nothing about her. She didn't talk. Did she talk to Lois? This movie does not pick.
Yeah, she talked to Lois
about something other than Superman.
No,
not a Bechdel test pass, but they could have at least said something to the fact that she is an alien. They could have at least given us The Last of Us,
right?
Like, give me a little some of that.
I am trying to think what his big piece of what he might be doing for the DC universe as his end game, and I'm almost thinking maybe it is the plot of was it Justice League Unlimited where the Themyscarans tried to take over Earth or blow it up because they needed
Themyscarans,
that was Justice League Unlimited,
Yep.
So I was thinking maybe that might be plot what they're doing. That would be cool.
Actually, I think that might have been just Justice League, and then I think that was the season that made them go into the limited.
Yeah. I personally didn't bump up into that, or the fact that we didn't get much like backstory on Metamorpho or anything. Just because like there's a lot of
why
new
did
people
he have an ugly baby? Like that's a
that was dumb.
I don't remember Metamorpho's origin. Is he like is he an alien or is he I don't remember.
No,
I remember seeing him in Justice League.
I wouldn't really call him like a meta-human because Metamorpho was an accident, dude.
Right. Yeah, he's an accident, kind of like the Flash, not a meta-human.
He's
science experiment.
For lack of a better term, but I do like using it. He's what they happen in Static Shock. He's a bang baby.
Oh, he's a bang baby. Okay.
That's more. Yeah, he's like if a bang baby got all the powers instead of just one.
Yeah, he's
yeah. There's a Superman. There's a Superman episode about it, like around the same time.
Exactly. That's how I know about him. Was
it was Superman, not
he is a Superman sidekick.
He's a super. Yeah.
Exactly. He's just like a normal
he starts as a villain.
I think he was like an accidental villain too. He was like, I'm not really trying.
Well, he was just like in this movie, he was a villain because of his circumstances, not because he was a bad person. Like, just when you black, This is how it happens, man.
Played by Anthony Kerrigan. I thought did a really good performance.
I didn't like how Mickey made him. Like Metamorpho was like he's a dude that's just like thrown in this shit, and he's like, I gotta just go with it. I don't know why I'm here. I don't want no superpowers. I don't want to be here. But he wasn't like Metamorpho. I guess I got help.
Well, you know they had to go with Anthony.
He's a little too timid to me.
They had to go with Anthony because he looked like him.
He does look
without
like
no makeup.
So I'm just hoping, he got into the fight. He knows how to fight now, and he's gonna be like, "Oh, like yeah, I'm fucking Metamorpho."
I'm not happy with them making him a Justice League member. Basically, like maybe he leaves when they become the Justice League. He's just in the Justice gang.
He's a member. He's a member.
No, I don't like that.
I give
like
him
look. We're seeing the development of the league. I don't want to.
I'm liking this league. We got Mr. Terrific on it.
No,
we need another lady on it. Like, well, who's going to be the next?
This is the wackest startup of the Justice League in the history of the entire Justice League.
I think.
No, wait a minute. Hold on. You're going to take this lineup over Green Lantern, like the real Green Lantern.
We got a Green Lantern.
No, the real Green Lantern. You're going to take this lineup over John.
But
You're going to take this lineup over John, Batman. I almost call him Bruce Wayne because it don't even matter if I call him Batman.
I don't think this is the final lineup, though.
No,
this is only
I'm talking about the
like
start of it. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the start.
So you can't include
just
Batman
don't like.
We don't know if Batman's going to come in.
We can have So if Batman doesn't come into the Justice League, I'm never watching any of this shit ever again.
Okay,
I'm gonna just put that out there.
No sense if Batman doesn't come in, but
I know, but I'm just saying that you know what? That's still a possibility because we don't know what's gonna happen, right? We have no idea what's gonna happen.
So you can't include Batman.
Because Matt Reeves has his own thing going on with Batman. So they may decide that they don't really want to
knock out Batman.
They have been very tentative about like the films they're announcing because apparently James Gunn is like, we're gonna wait for the script to be right and then we'll like move forward. Apparently they are.
You mean they're not gonna announce?
Apparently they are moving forward with Batman Brave and the Bold.
You mean they're not gonna? Well, yeah, they have to. That's hard. That budget was in there before he even got there, man. Mm-hmm. That budget was ready. Right. But no. So you're saying they're not going to announce movies that are supposed to come out 14 years after they announce them? You're saying that? You're saying that that's not what's going to happen?
Yeah, that's right. They're not going to announce a movie. It's like, this is going to happen in 6 years. And then like,
because let me tell you something. We can sit here and talk about how fucking shitty it is for Robert Downey Jr. to be Dr. Doom, but that could all change in like a couple of weeks. It don't take nothing but one bad headline for all that shit to just go away.
Remember Armor Wars? Remember how good that movie was?
Actually, it takes no bad headlines. It just takes a couple of conversations in a room where nobody else has microphones.
Like, is Don Cheadle in the office? Yeah, tell that nigga to go home.
Right. Is Don Cheadle in office? Who is Don Cheadle?
Who the fuck is Don Cheadle?
Sorry. Thanks, Don Cheadle, for that joke. I really appreciate you.
And I did think that this was like, it's very tongue-in-cheek, obviously, mostly played for comedic effect, but I don't think that this is the beginning of the Justice League. And I think it's intentionally like, yeah, we're not there yet. The Hall of Justice just got built. They haven't settled on a name yet. I think when we do get our final lineup, like it'll be after Batman Brave and the Bold, after this Green Lanterns TV show that comes out that's supposed to have Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart. I'm assuming that Guy Gardner's gonna die in that because James Gunn just likes to kill Nathan Fillion in his movies. But
made it through this whole thing. Maybe that was his, like his stipulation.
Yeah, it's like, please don't kill me this time, man.
William was like,
wait, one more movie.
No, he's like, look, man, I'm rich now. You could do that back in the day. I wasn't rich. They play Castle all the goddamn time, nigga.
And he's got another show.
Yeah, nigga, I got another show. That's what he said. Dude. He said, and I got another show.
Nathan Fillion's talking
I ain't
to James
gotta get
Gunn.
up and do
like,
this, nigga. Yeah, he said, I ain't gotta get up and do this shit. Goddamn it. And for real, be honest with you, you ain't even called me since last Christmas. So I'm just saying, like, goddamn it, I'm not gonna die in this motherfucker movie. Kill me later, but goddamn it, I'm not dying in this one. and then he got his wish.
And I did like the Justice Gang too. Like Nathan Fillion, I thought he was really funny at playing Guy Gardner because he is that kind of asshole character. I thought the other Hawkgirl didn't get a whole lot of shine, but she did get to kill Homeboy at the end, which I thought was awesome.
Everyone's like, Hawkgirl doesn't act like that. Hawkgirl doesn't act like that, and they try to defend her, but like, what? She doesn't like beat up stuff. I was like, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about that scene where she's screaming like an actual hawk. I don't remember her ever actually doing actual.
She never did.
I've heard some people had some problem with that. I thought
that
was
weird.
People who don't have a problem with that is people who didn't watch the show or read the comics. And
and people were trying to defend it, being like, yeah, she's always like screaming, and I was like, yeah, she's like, rah, fuck you, and like beating up shit. She's never like,
she never does anything. She never does anything like that ever.
That's what we're talking about, bro. We're not talking about that she's hyper aggressive. She's always hyper aggressive.
That's actually what she was missing in this. She should have been more hyper aggressive, in my opinion. I would complain less about the caw, even though that was dumb. It was like some bird woman type shit from Rick and Morty. That was kind of dumb as fuck. But as far as like what they could have improved with Shire, make her more aggressive. Make her more like, we need to, like, why is she sitting there like, I don't care.
Yeah, she looks bored.
There's a fight. There's a fight. I don't care.
Nigga, we fighting? Let's fight.
Yeah, if you're gonna portray her, let her be portrayed as she is. Like she doesn't have to go to the fight. They don't have to immediately send her off. But she should be the number one person who wants to go.
Right. And actually, let's talk about the conflict. Let's talk about the conflict a little bit because like we're like the major plot point happens 3 months before the events of this movie. I
have a problem with that plot point and what they picked.
Go ahead with the plot point.
Yeah, Superman stops an invasion where there's these two fictional nations. Baravia is tries to invade I forget the name of the other one, but
Palestine.
Exactly. But
yeah.
They they are trying to basically Superman gets into a lot of trouble for trying to get in the middle of an international conflict.
Yes. He basically stops two sides in a region that is somewhere eastern, in the middle of somewhere in the eastern side, on the eastern side of the hemisphere.
Right. Yeah, a lot of people have been comparing this to like the Iran and Israel.
No. Well, majority of people have been. When we covered this last Monday, the conversation was Superman is an illegal immigrant. That was, right? That was the conversation.
Yeah, we mentioned that. Yeah,
predominantly. But I didn't get to mention how I talked several minutes about how I didn't. Or I guess seconds, about how I didn't believe that it was about immigrants. And I believe that I didn't get the chance, I don't think, to express that it's more so about Israel and Palestine. I don't believe that it has anything to do with illegal immigrants at all. I think that, and people say, James Gunn said that. Somebody just put it in the comments right now, I bet. James Gunn said that it was about illegal immigrants. They said aliens in this movie. Well, he's an alien, so they have to say that word. I don't know if y'all remember. He was an alien. So, and those meanings have two different meanings. He's come from outer space. But I think that James Gunn said that because he can't say and for those who don't know, he literally cannot say on camera, this is about Israel and Palestine. This is how I feel Israel is acting towards another group of people. You can also if you want to go in a different direction, you could say it's about Putin and Ukraine. But I just feel like that's not 100% true because Putin's not in a situation where that war in the hold on. I'm gonna throw it to you. The Ukrainian war with Russia is not in a similar fashion in which they're trying to wipe out a group of people, because in the end they're like, no, we're gonna kill every single person in this country. I can't remember the name of the country, but you remember
Jamapur?
Jamapur. That's good.
Yeah.
You just saw
Jamapur.
You did just see it.
I did just see it a few hours ago.
But yeah, like they like that's the difference in the two wars. And so I think that's why I think that it's more so Israel versus Palestine instead of Ukraine and Russia or illegal immigrants. I think that if you're connecting those dots to the illegal immigrants, you're just missing the fact that that's always existed in the beginning of his origin as a person in the comic books. Terry. Well, I'm gonna let Terry go real quick.
Yeah, definitely the illegal immigrant thing. That's he only brings it up one time where he's just kind of like, when he's being arrested by Ultraman, Ultraman's like roughing him the fuck up, and he's like, man, I got rights, and he's like, no, you don't. You're a fucking alien, bro. And that was like the only time something like that was ever dropped.
And it was also just like what's happening here in Los Angeles. You got a lot of Mexican dudes knocking down, because we find out later that Ultraman is Superman. So it's like, nigga, you was an alien too, nigga, and you gonna hit me down. Your parents was immigrants too, nigga.
I will vote for Donald Trump.
I will vote for Donald Trump.
Jesus. Oh my gosh.
But to your point about, I do see that is more Israel Palestine, but I also do see the Russian Ukraine part because of just how the president of Moravia was just like, we need to free them Zamaporians. They're under like a fascist dictatorship. They're, why doesn't he want to help these people? He's just, having them suffer. That was the first message of Russia to Ukraine of why they're invading. But then, to your point of when later in the movie, he's just like, no, kill them all, bloody them up. And then we're seeing that, they ain't got no army like Ukraine. Ukraine fighting. Ukraine was like, you could try it. You could try it.
We got them drones.
Of the Zamaporians is getting their asses handed to them. So
it's just
it's definitely more, but I mean, there's so many other conflicts. I could be like, it's Sudan right now, it's the Congo, it's
you can say it's America's rhetoric during the Iraq War is like, we need to go liberate those.
This is the thing,
so
you can only say it for those that y'all just mentioned. You can't say it for Ukraine and Russia, really,
right?
Because that's an attempt to bring
only at that first part before they
right. No, I'm just connecting what y'all are saying, but y'all are saying, well, you could say it about anybody, but there's other conflicts out there that are just like Ukraine and Russia. So, like India and China have a conflict right now that they're fighting over a border, and that is similar to Russia and Ukraine, as opposed to, hey, I'm fighting with sticks and rocks and you fighting with bombs and tanks.
Right.
That's a little different.
Yeah. And this is I do feel like this storyline was borrowed from a lot of different conflicts, but it does feel like, the most recent conflict is mirroring this the most. So I'm sure he drew a lot of inspiration for that while writing this, but I didn't personally bump up against it. I know some people just kind of see it as like a woke thing, but I thought it was an interesting, this question has been posed about Superman in the modern era a lot, just how you can just, and they did the same thing with Civil War and the Marvel universe. I feel like this is an interesting question to ask, and he just seems very sincere rather than like sort of this brooding figure and like Man of Steel.
Absolutely, definitely sincere. I'm just curious as to if you believe James Gunn, or do you? I mean, this is what I should say, because I'm not going to lead you into it. Do you believe that James Gunn just isn't saying or speaking to its relevation? I mean, its relevancy to or congruency to Israel Palestine?
Yeah, he's probably avoiding saying it because I'm sure he's saying like the juice doesn't outweigh the squeeze. This new movie needs to make a lot of fucking money. I'm not talking about that at all.
I can just talk about immigrants and people go see the movie.
Yeah, and I've immigration is always been a part of Superbad's story. You know, it's written by a Jewish immigrant. It's all about Jewish immigration, but like that's not the main effect of. But that's not like the main theme of this movie or like the main storyline. It's just like one of the other things that are baked into Clark's identity.
Yeah, so Superman's Jewish.
So Superman's Jewish, basically.
Basically.
He's always pretty much just.
Wait a minute, that's anti-Semi because you said. Because you're making Superman's Jewish, like Superman runs everything. Is that what you're trying to say?
No,
he's Jewish,
what?
Jewish people run everything. Is that what you're saying? No, I don't like that.
Oh man,
No, don't cover up your face. Don't cover up your face, Terry.
That's like those people who.
Would you say, Terry? I'm sorry.
I was saying I do have an issue with this conflict, though. Like, there's always
the conflict
been, like,
in the movie, and
like in the DC universe, there's always some country. Some made up country fighting some other made up country, and they have conflicts like this. But why would you go with like some even more like made up countries? Like maybe I just don't have enough DC knowledge to know who this country was, but I was really hoping it was gonna be but Bialia would have been the aggressor country because then that would have unlocked some DC villains that we know about from Young Justice. If you watch that show,
Young
Justice. That was always the country that was always giving people problems and being like, "Well, you can't really do nothing about this, bro. This is like inner politics, and you superheroes can't be intervening in government politics like that."
Can I say something?
So I was like, man, why would they pick some fake country like that instead of Bialia, where we could have got like Queen Bee, Count Vertigo? You could have got God, what's the brain? You could have got the brain dude.
Listen. When it comes to anything that's going to be in the movies coming from Young Justice, it's like
no.
Please.
You're saying let that dog lie.
Please, that dog don't hunt, Alex. Please don't do like you want to talk about woke. Oh my God. Talk about America. Not they used to say when Obama was running for president, little kids out there, when Obama was running for president, they used to say America is not ready for a black president. Or they'd ask the question, is America ready for a black president? Nigga, America is not ready for a Young Justice movie. Not ready.
Not ready for it. It's the wrong time, I would say.
Never gonna be the right time for that. Not in this country. Not in the U.S. of the A.
There's some good stuff about Young Justice.
Not saying
I think
that's my problem. That's what I'm just saying. Like, if we could have had Bialia, we just could have just opened some.
Yeah, and James Gunn, he does seem like he knows a lot about like the geography of like the DC. He's got like he brought in like obscure places like Corto Maltese and the Suicide Squad. So we might get some more.
He's got some
I think these are created.
I like how they did like tell him send Lex Luthor, and then like send him to Bell Reeve.
Yeah, send him to Bell Reeve. Was like, yeah.
No, they had some of that in Creature Commandos though. You're talking about being made up areas. They had some of them in Creature Commandos, regardless of how made up they are. They've established it in the universe.
Yeah,
because that's canon too. Apparently,
that's cool.
Mr. President, thanks.
And that's not referring to our president. That's referring to the president at DC, which is James Gunn. That's who I'm referring to.
Frank Grillo, speaking of which, he was in Creature Commandos. He reprises his role as what's his name? Rick Flag. Yeah. He's got himself a suit and a tie. He's basically pulling a Bucky Barnes, where he's like, I guess he ran for office and got himself a nice cushy desk job. But they do I did like at the end after we get the big moment where Justice Gang saves the day because they're inspired by Superman and they know that he's not going to be able to help. And we do get that moment with Frank Grillo and the other politician, and they're just like, well, I guess the fucking superheroes run everything now.
What you gonna do about it, boy?
Well, that's a great, to me, that is a great pin in the wall as far as connecting the dots to the next movie and the next thing, because now we're setting up Amanda Waller.
And how they're going to have to deal with this.
Now we're really so this is the thing. Before Suicide Squad existed, Amanda Waller was just a person who was in the government who was trying to either match the force that the Justice League had or combat the force that the Justice League was.
Yeah,
because that's how they find out who Bruce Wayne is. I mean, who Batman is, and
they're hardly ever on the same side.
Hardly ever.
Her working with Luthor is some of the coolest stuff that they had.
And that's why Luthor is actually able to, like, Luthor doesn't really go to prison because of Waller, and then he's able to become president because of Waller. Like, all of that is completely combative to what is going on with the Justice League, and they're fighting intergalactic crimes and shit at the time. And I'm just saying, this is setting up a lot of stuff. And
all right, so pause right there. Can I pause you right there? Like when you say
that. I want to say just because I'm literally about to say one more sentence and that's it. I just hope they don't go in the direction of going towards other comics and they stay in the direction of Batman, Superman, Justice League type stories. But go ahead, Terry.
I was saying since we're saying, they're setting up Amanda Waller to come in and working with Lex Luthor. What did they work on? Remember what they worked on? And we already
worked on Superboy, right?
And yeah, Superboy.
Okay, I'm just trying to see where you're going. Yeah, I'm trying to see where you're going. I'm with you.
See, that's some Young Justice stuff. So I'm saying he might. He's teasing some Young Justice stuff. He's setting some good teases for me, and I think we're gonna get Superboy at least, or some Project Cadmus like stuff. So come on.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Would you be
who they could redeem?
Who's that?
Blue Beetle. Please give that another shot, because I thought that was a good movie.
A Teen Titans series, I believe, is definitely on the way. But what I believe is going to happen, I think he's going to try to change it into a TV show, as it should have been, instead of the Teen Titans show that we got. Because remember, they canceled the Teen Titans show, and they could have kept it going under James Gunn, but James Gunn's administration, you like that administration? James Gunn's administration has decided to move on from that. I'm sorry, I keep hitting your mic.
That's cool.
But yeah, so I'm thinking he's going to make his own. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're going to establish our own Teen Titans, and maybe that's 4 years down the road or whatever. But I just think that that's where that is going, and I'm curious. Would y'all be interested in that slow crawl? You know what I'm saying? Like that slow development where you can easily or more easily integrate the Matt Reeves Batman into the Superman, and minus a Batman Superman conflict. A way to really truly integrate those two guys together and build off of that.
I am a fan of them like going at a slower pace, especially since like they seem like they're like not putting they're not announcing a thing and then trying to write the thing, and they're taking their time and making sure that the project's right. And I guess as another reason why it's so satisfying to get so much in this movie, knowing it's going to be a while before we get any more, but it seems like they're still planting the seeds. And James Gunn didn't mention that the Robert Pattinson Batman, that's going to be like an Elseworld situation. He's like, I'm letting Matt Reeves do his own thing. And they announced the Batman, the Brave and the Bold, which is apparently going to be him and Damian Wayne. That's what the Batman's going to look like in the DCU.
Matt Reeves.
No, it's not Matt Reeves. That one's going to be a DCU movie. Like,
but is that
not? It's not going to be. It's
like
they
say they're going to change Batman. Basically.
Yeah, they're going to recast Batman. I guess.
Did they say they were going to recast Batman?
No.
Okay, so
it's a different universe.
But, and this is what I'm saying: a slow merging of the entities. To me, that is a more easily. It's to me that's easier than trying to. Okay, we just going to do another Matt Reeves Batman. And then we'll do a whole nother Batman.
Right.
That sounds dumb. Doing another Matt Reeves Batman and then integrating that into what we're already doing without messing with the character. Because truly, if you're going to start Batman and Superman being together, Batman and the Justice League, we need an experienced Batman. No, we don't need Matt Reeves as Batman. We need the one that comes out of the Matt Reeves universe, which is an experienced, well-seasoned and hardy, like I am that nigga Batman. That's who we need. And I'm hoping I just keep bumping it, so I might as well slap the shit out of it. Sorry. But yeah, I'm hoping that that's what we get. Terry.
I don't know. I just feel like those universes are just so different. I don't personally see them ever combining. I know it's kind of stupid that they went this way, but maybe they could do it. I would hope they would do it. But I feel like they'd just be like, look, we're going to create a whole different Batman, and this Batman ain't related to that other Batman. That's a Batman in a different universe. You peons better always remember that. I had no problem ever remembering that because I was like, well, I do like the Matt Reeves-verse Batman. I'm feeling this shit.
I'm fucking with it. And I feel like everybody is in
something is not in the way of me of enjoying that. I can tell you that.
I feel like that is that
shit. But
I think that your sentiment is the majority of people.
It's pretty much universally beloved.
And I think that James Gunn is smart enough to realize that. And he's also smart enough to realize I can't keep going with Justice League stuff or Superman without Batman.
Yeah, that's definitely a priority. And like
I think that he's gonna go more. So, not saying he's gonna do exactly what I said, but I think he's gonna go more in that direction. I just don't know that. Excuse me. I just don't know that our Superman and our Batman are gonna connect because I'll say it like this. If he goes with moving on from Matt Reeves Batman, people will move on from this. He will just be Zack Snyder. Like his series his whole universe will just be Zack Snyder's universe. People won't respect it in the same way as they do so far.
Right.
And so yeah. But that's another time because we're going into Batman, not talking into Superman.
We only got two projects from the Matt Reeves-verse, which is the Batman and the Penguin.
Right.
So is it like the universe? Because it's the Batman.
Well, what? To your point,
so it's always going to be like
point because I forgot what my second point, which is why I just threw it away and gave it back to you. But yes, I've always felt like Gotham City is completely different than everything else in the DC universe. So I think that they could still have that tone with Batman. They just don't have to when he's not in. When he's kind of like in Teen Titans where what's the girl with the cape? Raven. She's just weird and quiet, acting weird. In Justice League, Batman's weird and quiet and don't say nothing, just act weird, go on doing his own shit. I
feel like that the Matt Reeves Batman is a little too young for this Superman.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We're gonna have a time skip.
Yeah, like this is not. This is not the Batman we're seeing in Matt Reeves-verse is like, I just started kind of doing this shit. I'm trying to get a feel for it. I finally booked my first villain, Joker. Now I'm on my second super villain, dude. That this is the second. This is my next big villain. Like this, I'm fresh up. Like we saw him, like doing this little, and then he got fucking wrecked on that TV. I was like,
still
this baby
learning.
Batman
that's
cut his chops. So, and that's not a Batman that's ready to help out with Superman and be like, hey, nigga, maybe we do need to team up and get together. Stop this
Bruce Wayne saying nigga is crazy.
I completely agree
Batman
with that.
isn't there yet.
I completely agree with that. That's what I was saying earlier. Is like, yes, Matt Reeves' Batman isn't there yet, but we've had that Batman has. While we were watching Penguin, he was going through more shit that we weren't watching. He's going through some shit, and then he'll also go through a whole nother movie after.
That's what I'm saying.
So maybe we can go from this Batman into this Superman universe, if you will. Not saying it's super, because I don't even feel like this is really a Superman. This is a Superman movie. But this is a Justice League universe.
Because we know who led.
Does that make sense to you?
I can see how you feel that.
I'm just saying. That's what I'm saying. It's like
I can see
this
how you
is
feel
a Superman
that,
movie, but they're setting up a Justice League universe. Do you feel that?
I can see how you. I can see how you feel that way. It's got like some Civil War.
I'm asking, do you feel that way?
No.
Okay.
Let me finish.
I'm just asking if you feel that way.
I was. That was going to be a part of my whole thing. But yeah, it is a lot like Civil War, where like Captain America is definitely the main character, but like it's also building up all this world with all these other characters, and just feels like another like a splash page of a comic book movie. James Gunn did say from the beginning the Batman was definitely a big priority, but he really wanted Superman to be the first movie out of the gate. And movies are getting announced as the scripts are ready, like Supergirl. I didn't think we were going to get that as soon. And he said, like, we're also going to get a lot of answers during Peacemaker. And like, there's a companion Peacemaker podcast he's going to do to just like explain the timeline of everything. And like where Creature Commandos lands and like what maybe the future plans and how Green Lantern is going to tie into everything. So I'm sure we're going to get a lot more answers.
But that was a great, that was great rundown on all the information. But my question was, do you feel like that's where it's gonna, the direction that's gonna go in, or I should say, or do you like that direction?
Yeah, I told you I don't like that.
But you didn't say. But I said, do you think that's the direction it's gonna go? So there's a thing that you would like to happen, but I'm just asking, do you think that it's going to go down that way?
Yeah, like I said before, I like that idea, and it seems like that's the way that they're gonna go, because it seems like they're not rushing anything. It's like, and I'm down for that. If it's good, take your time.
I'm not. Yeah, you can take your time and still, because for for most studios, when they say we're going to take our time, that means we're going to wait till y'all don't remember any of this other shit that we did, and then we're going to do some new shit, and hopefully you won't be too fucking mad. But guess what's going to happen? Everybody is going to be mad if you change the Matt Reeves Batman universe right now. After you're going to give us a big movie,
right?
I just think that you're setting yourself up for. You're setting yourself up for an exit interview when you're as James Gunn, you know what I'm saying? Because we cannot forget, Warner Brothers does not actually give a fuck about DC. They've said it.
Yeah.
They've said it in interviews. This is real shit. So I'm always curious as to how actually they're going to go about it, or they just want to go their way because they don't. I probably only have this job for a few more years.
Yeah, it's like, might as well shoot your shot. It's like, I'm gonna do it my way, and fuck it. If you fire me in the middle of it, at least I made my decisions. I did it my way, as some old white guy said. Do you guys have any other things that you wanted to bring up before we get out of here? T, any final thoughts?
I found a clip from Superman that we can play. I wanted to play.
I don't know about clips. They don't like us.
It's a good one. Like, I think we're gonna really enjoy it.
They're
not a fan of Malice and Pusha.
You have to share your screen for us. I mean, you'd have to. Oh, okay. There we go.
Are we there?
Make it full screen. Make it full screen. Because I'm gonna change it here. Can you make it full screen?
We could possibly. play this clip. I don't know if we'll get in.
All right, here we go. Go ahead and hit.
I've seen what the city is capable of when people come together, not just in moments of crisis, but on the day-to-day work that keeps us.
Mr. Superman. I don't mean to be a tool or dick or whatever, but do you mind telling us this while you're flying?
What?
I mean, like a little float while you're talking.
A little float. What the hell? Why would
I mean, I would just like to get the full Superman experience. If
What
I
the
could.
hell?
You know, a lot of
What
us
the hell?
aren't going to ever get saved by you, and we don't ever really get to see you in person like this. So, if you're gonna, we're gonna talk to us at least, like bust a little float out while you're doing it.
No.
Oh my God, Superman, don't be a bitch.
Hey, don't call me that.
I didn't call you
bitch. Superman,
don't be one. I'm giving you advice.
Well, I don't need your advice.
I mean, you kind of do because you're kind of becoming a bitch.
I am not becoming a
Great,
bitch.
why you just can't bust a float? What's so hard about busting a float? That's like breathing.
Because I don't want to. I don't have to fly when you ask me
Oh
to
my
fly.
God, see, now you full bitch.
All right, that's enough.
You on that woke shit. I know
What the hell are you talking
Man,
about?
Superman, come on, bust a float for the people real quick. Do it for your boy.
No, and you're not my boy.
Superman's been
Why does
nerfed.
it
He
sound
can't
like
even fucking bust a
Tom
float anymore.
from-
Bitch, I flew down here.
From,
How does that even
That's what
make
I'm
sense?
Tom flew down here.
He's gonna fly away in a second.
No, I'm
Jesus.
just saying,
Sound
who
like
the hell
Tom
is your
from
Superman? I'm
Boondocks.
the only
Why
one.
isn't there a Superwoman?
There is.
Why isn't there
Okay, well, is she also a fat, black, gay, trans, lesbian?
That is not the dude
No,
from
she's
Boondocks.
just a woman.
Just like I thought. Homophobic, transphobic, fatophobic, and racist.
What? No, my Superwoman was a white man.
No.
How?
Just think about the children.
There aren't any children here.
The hell are you talking about, Superman? I'm a child.
You're a grown ass man with a beard.
Oh, so I wasn't born and don't have two parents? I'm not their child? Oh my God, I'm talking about non-adult
I'm a
children.
non-adult children, Superman. Why you looking for me? You weird or something? What the heck? No, I'm not looking for you. They said think about the children.
What
So we
the
was fuck you out here think about children, Superman? No, I'm not. Kendrick Lamar. What? Wait, no.
I said I have an inner child. Superman wants to be in your child.
Oh my God, that is not what I said. What the hell is wrong with you people? What do you mean? No. I didn't mean you.
Just
mean
fly
you
off,
people.
Superman.
Yeah, right.
Let me just bust this float.
First of all, don't if people done already been accused.
That
of
was a
you,
clip from the
just-
new Superman. I love that movie.
Yeah, I
if
remember that.
people are
scene.
accusing you of children shit, do not say bus anywhere. Don't say if people are accusing you of touching anybody, just don't say the word bus.
Nigga, no.
Don't do it.
No, nigga, yes, don't.
But yeah, T, any final thoughts on the movie?
Israel Palestine. Oh, sorry, that wasn't his thoughts. Sorry.
Bust a float. No.
Bust a float.
I am looking forward to the next James Gunn DC Universe piece. I am. There's the Peacemaker thing at San Diego Comic-Con, so you can catch me there. That should be neat to do. I'll be trying to get some of the scoop and the skinny on what's happening for Peacemaker season 2. So we'll see.
Groovy.
But yeah, no, enjoy the movie. Like the introduction of the characters. Like Mr. Terrific. Please don't make Hawk Girl screech no more. And
Birdman.
Bird person.
Oh yeah, bird person. I said Birdman. That's an actual comic book character.
Well, what about you, Bill? You got any final thoughts? Anything you want to say before?
Well, I really
all said and
don't,
done?
but I gotta play our sponsor before we get up out of here.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Have you ever watched a movie from your childhood and thought it doesn't quite hold up like you remember? Well, then you would enjoy our bi-weekly series, Does It Hold Up?, where we revisit classic genre films with a special guest to help us determine if it is as good or as bad as we remember. It's a whole lot of fun, so you should check it out.
Please check out the Drunk Bantha channel. They clearly are ready for being seen at a higher level.
Back to the show.
Yeah, don't forget to check out all those Does It Hold Up episodes that are going to be coming out soon. We probably should have done some Superman movies, but who cares?
What?
But Billy,
we can do that later. Anytime.
Yeah, we got time.
No, they don't hold up. That's the fucking answer. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, that's the only thing I wanted to say for my just like final thought.
I will say that they do that this movie does hold up for the franchise. For all of the movies that have come out, it is in the top 2, top 3 Superman movies of all time. I will say that much.
I will say it's my favorite Superman movie. After seeing it again today, I was like, okay, it's the best Superman movie. And let's be honest, there's only one other good one, that one that came out in 1978, and that's the one where like Lois starts talking in the middle of it, and Superman flies around the world to turn back time. So that movie's not even that good. But this movie is pretty good. The last one
was pretty. I thought the Caviezel is.
Oh yeah, I like Man of Steel. I like Superman 78, but I liked this one. But guys, let us know what you thought of Superman 2025. Let us know in the chat. What? Please like and
what? Why the music stop playing?
Just got quiet all of a sudden. Thank you so much for watching.
Wait, Terry, where can they find you?
Oh, Terry, where can they find you on the interwebs?
You can always find me at my website, Ben's Code. Put that in, and you can find me in person this next week at San Diego Comic-Con. I'll be around, going to panels, and trying to get into stuff, see what's popping. I don't know, maybe I can live stream something. I don't know. We'll see.
Live streaming.
San Diego Comic-Con as well, dude.
It'll be members only on NerdsatNite if he streams it. So make sure you go ahead and hit that join button over at NerdsatNite. And it might not be. I don't know. I just said that. So Alex, they can find me right here on NerdsatNite and the Drunk Banthas channel every Thursday at 7:15 or 8:15 p.m. Pacific time. Every Thursday. Make sure you come on and touch that thing. Tap in.
Bust a float. Thank you for listening to the Drunk Banthas podcast. We do this every Monday at 8 p.m. Pacific time, but don't forget to like and subscribe so you can get updates on new videos. Check us out on Twitter, IG, TikTok, Letterboxd, likewise, all the internet things at the Drunk Banthas. Until next time, stay safe, my little interdimensional imps, and may the force be with you.
Please, please, please drink responsibly.